Hello, welcome to more Steel Division 2. I know you guys have been watching a lot of videos from me talking about Broken Arrow and Warno, the new Eugen real-time strategy game. But we are diving back into this game and we'll be looking at this 1v1 between Khers and Gonzo. So we got two really good players that will be fighting against each other. So Gonzo is playing with the First Division Française Libre, so the French division with Maverick income, and Khers is playing as a 28th Jaeger with also Maverick income, and both of those division codes are in the description, so go check it out. So let's just speed through this until the game starts. And then we'll just pause it and look at this amazing game. I think most of the units have been placed, so let's just dial it down to 1 speed. So we got Khers on the bottom with a lot of flamethrowers. We got some sharpshooters, a Pak 38, MG42 being spawned in as well. In the middle we got some Jaeger teams, a Stug 3, we got Sturmjägers, Pak 38 and Jaeger Pioneer, MG42, sniper teams, a bunch of AT guns, and a Sturmjäger. Now over on the right, Gonzo, who's playing as the French, has a 105mm howitzer, a 57mm BIMP, some more infantry base, are basically just infantry units, and command tirailleurs. I'm not too familiar with those units, so we'll see about their stats in a bit. We got some more legionnaires, some more 60mm mortars, some more BIMPs and tirailleurs. At the bottom we have a 37mm 105 and a bunch of infantry. And at the far south, an M8 Recon, another 105mm, a machine gun, and some legionnaires. So let's see how this goes. We will just change this to these settings. I don't know why they keep adjusting every time. And hopefully you guys will have an entertaining match to watch. Here we go. So both equal income. This should be a good one. So the top, both players are seemingly just going to defend the plateau. We got Khers making a more aggressive push than Gonzo, it seems. Actually, no, I would say Gonzo is actually going more aggressive. He seems to be pushing all the way into this street. We do have an MG42 going here. And at the far south, well, Khers is definitely pushing hard. He has all these flamethrowers moving up to this tree line. The M8 is going to definitely do a lot of damage here. Yeah, that flamethrower unit will not survive this. Sharpshooter is good to go. Pak 38 unloaded. That will one-tap the M8. Ooh, driver killed. And there it goes. Very nice initial push by Khers. Flamethrowers here are going to be really, really powerful. Got a 190 coming in to bomb the 37mm. We got another plane in the south. Wildcat Mark 5. Gunning the 38 and stunning it. But it already did what it had to, and the sharpshooter takes out of the 30 cal. We see the 60mm open up on the Pak 38. The Stug 3 will be an issue for Gonzo. Now I do see 3 howitzers, which is quite an interesting thing. They're really close to the front line. And they have 130 AP, so that could actually be quite a big problem. Now the thing here is, these legionnaires have TNT, so if these guys are clumped up together, they will all get suppressed. So that's a decent amount of spacing in between. Interesting beginning. North, not much going on. In the middle, we do see some movement from Khers and Gonzo. Gonzo seems to be just using the artillery to thin out the herd here. And we're about to see some flamethrowers. Oh, the Willy P definitely did some damage. One got pinned down. One of them is out. Now the Legionnaires are the only thing left, but they are 13 men strong. So if they're not reloaded on the HE here... Wow, that was close. That was really close for Khers. But the 60 still going strong. Mortaring where Gonzo thought the AT gun was. And we got quite a lot of reinforcements coming up. So Urzat Truppen. Decent infantry to fill up the gaps. It's really good to fill the gaps. So that's what he's doing here. Now the problem here is everything has a machine gun. We see a Hellfire or Hellcat F Mark II coming in with some bombs. Right on top of the leader, which is quite a big problem. The 37 did manage to make it fall back, but a little bit too late. The cool thing is we have AA on both sides. So with that leader gone, these guys are going to basically stay pinned down, which is a huge problem. Although these flamethrowers are quite strong, they will not survive this next push. It's just literally just one dude. Yep, one of them got fired. Oh, survived the Willy Pete. Interesting. Legionnaires opening up here. Urzat-Truppen and Jäger are outside the buildings, which is not the smartest thing. But the flamethrowers survived. Wow. I am impressed. Khers does have reinforcements coming up. Just Jaeger Pioneers this time. Pioneer Führer, which is really handy. And another flamethrower. Really good strategy by both players so far. I am not really seeing anything happen here though, which is a shame. Because this is a really good position to have. Wildcat Mark V. Trying to intercept. Man, this thing is inaccurate. Another mortar, so we got 3 mortars in the middle, a howitzer, 1 more howitzer in the north, and 1 in the south, which is now opening up on all these reinforcements. There goes one, is it? That was close. A little bit of a panic unload here. Good use of smoke. Very smart. Now we do need something to take this out, so I'm kind of expecting like a bombing run or something on this. Or one more smoke right here. That would do it. Let's see what happens. The flamethrowers succumbed to the Legionnaires and the chokes, balancing the game out once again. Now here on the edge, the Pioneers aren't really that strong. So they really need to just charge up here. Jaeger Pioneers in the back suppressing. Getting absolutely demolished by the howitzer. That is, yeah. That is painful. Another interesting thing is there's absolutely nothing defending this place. So that is a bit risky by Gonzo here, but I think that's because most of his points are being spent on the middle. As you can see, all the reinforcements are being spent there. There's just minimal defenses here. It's just like 1 squad every other minute. Wildcat will probably take out the 190. Never mind, it was too high. And the 190 dropped and destroyed the howitzer. That is going to hurt. Wildcat was not able to take it out. It did make Gonzo invest in another Wildcat, so that might hurt his income a bit. Speaking of, they are both equal. But it looks like Khers is focusing more on armor, and Gonzo is just flooding it with infantry. And mortars. So if this keeps going, Gonzo will win in the middle. Luckily, we do see Khers spawn some Urzat-Truppen and Sturmjäger. 190 is coming in to stop that blob. AA is doing a good job there. Another Bofors being spawned in by Gonzo, bombs away. Just stunning one Legionary, not really doing much. The sheer amount of mortars, that is going to hurt Khers quite a bit. Again, like South, not really being pushed by either teams. They just briefly fought over this, but it looks like they both shifted their target fix to the middle now. Target fixation is a real big thing in this game. It's the inability to focus on any other place. So basically the entire time, instead of playing like this, they'll play like this. This is the game right now. We got a Hellcat coming up, some more mortars. Man, Gonzo loves his mortars. We got 3, 4, 5 mortars. There goes the Jaeger. Luckily we do see Khers respond with mortars of his own. Stugs are being used really defensively. Again, like, this would be such a good opportunity. Imagine 4 or 5 squads moving up, taking this position. Everything here would die. Like, this should tell him that this place is quite empty. And vice versa. Gonzo, this should tell Gonzo that this area is quite empty. You see him mark one of the 81mm. And he has started opening up on him. Now, although Gonzo has the upper hand here in the middle, if Khers manages to kind of have like a crescent position here, basically hold the middle and kind of leak to the sides here, he can really put some damage on these guys. 37s are coming in, the Stugs. They're not gonna like this. One of them got taken out, there's very lucky. It's bouncing everything. Wow, that was actually really lucky. Look at the amount of units being spawned in. We got IG-18s, sharpshooters, bunch of Jaegers, and Erzatztruppen. And on the south, absolutely nothing. Gonzo spawning in a Sherman, 75mm variant. Getting some supplies up to the front line, also very important. People don't really do that enough. But now, the problem really is the AA. It's neutralizing Khers' close air support quite a bit. I would expect these to fire at the Bofors. Just a blob of legionaries moving up. Here we go, fresh push by Khers. He does have the fire support, but the IGs are not able to fire. That's his big guns right here. Here we go. Looks like it's gone. Look at the mortar rain. Come on, Khers, go for the flank, my dude. E-47 with huge bombs. Nope, taking out the 81mm with ease. Lack of AA of Khers, and the lack of counter art is really hurting. Speaking of, we do see an off-map coming in to 10mm. But now Gonzo is really pushing hard on the anti-tank and the use of these Shermans. I just hope that Gonzo doesn't use the off-map here, but rather use it on these units. I would say that's a higher priority right now. Then again, this would be quite massive if followed up with a push. Speaking of, a huge push being called in just to basically select everything in attack move. Sherman is popping out. He's gonna fire first. Survive. That is a yikes. That Sherman just took out the Stug. That's going to hurt big time. The off-map is on a good position. That will take out the 105 and a 57 and wreck quite a bit of infantry. But now he doesn't really have much to push with. Here we go. Gonzo finally doing the thing that I was begging Khers to do, which is to attack from the flank. There you go. Very good hits. Took out 3 squads already. Mom spaghetti. 4. Almost a 5th squad right there. Another off map coming into the south. Kind of a waste, but you never know, right? But yeah, this flank is huge. 2 Stug 3 Gs being called in. They can definitely win against the Char M4s. I would say do it at max range. If you can. Because at close range, that 90 AP is going to turn into quite a lot more. Machine gun finally open up. Legionaries are about to get deleted. Mortars are opening up on the off map and the 37. Very good artillery by Gonzo. Okay, we do see some units from Khers move up to this area. That is good news. Stugs moving in. About to battle this Char M4. They will probably win that. Oh, the off map was like 10 seconds early. There we go, 1 tapped. Again, nothing in his north or south. Yeah, it looks like Gonzo is taking the town. He just has a good, good order of units. He's got all of his fire support, he's got his fallback line, and he's got his push going on. Whereas Khers, it's kind of all mixed up, less organized. There we go, there's the flank. Now this is the moment you push for the flanks, so Gonzo's doing really good. Really good defense though, I do have to say. Like they're hidden from all of these units. Stug 3 getting hit by the 57, surviving the first and the second. But not the third. Man, the cannon 57 just did not care about that Stug 3 suppression. We see 1 off map coming in here. That's going to be just insane. We have another 172 mil going to the northern flank. Oh, this could be really interesting. P47 taken out by the 37. Right on time too. It just got wrecked. Here's the off map. That's going to demolish these forces. Yep, and everything's fallen back. Now that... Did that off-map get shot down? I'm not quite sure what happened to the off-map unit. Yikes. That's really clumped up. See a push happening on the north now. Sturmjäger's getting wrecked by the 57. That's not pretty. No smoke, no fire support, no nothing. Why do people not use smoke in this game anymore? I mean, yes, it does give away what you're about to do. Nasty bombing runs. I just stopped that push completely. Another off map hitting the 50s. Oh, the tank destroyers might get caught up in it. And Khers surrenders. Definitely a good match by two really good people. The middle town, Khers almost had it. He just got overtaken by Gonzo's fire support, I would say. And he didn't really go for the flanks. But still a really good match. So here's the kill list. Someone noticed, like, go through the kill list slowly, but honestly, people are already clicking on the big cross on the top right. Except for the 210. That 210 really wrecked. So here's the losses. Not many losses. Here's the experience. So good game. Two really good players in the Steel Division community. Definitely a well-deserved win for Gonzo. He really held those flanks really nicely without spending too much money on it. And he just pushed the middle hard and unforgiving. So if you enjoyed this, please do stick around for round 2 between these two gentlemen. Take care.